Hello and welcome. I am your host, Lazbar. Let me get that off the screen for a second. I'm your host, Lazbar, and we are going to be talking new comic book day stuff. What's the volume level of this audio at? Let's put it like right here for the main title, and then I'll bump it down a notch. This is the Endless Space 2 soundtrack, Amplitude Studios by Flyby No or Flyby Number or whatever his name is. Great soundtrack, good game. I had a lot of fun playing it with Six of Cyrus, and I think he had a lot of fun playing it with me. And when you're playing games, the most important thing about playing a game is having some fun. If you ain't having fun, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Like, I get it. People like that angry streamer or whatever that just hates on whatever game that they got going on. But that ain't me. Like, if I'm not enjoying something, pretty much I'm not going to be playing that something for very long. Oh, we don't need that pin on here. And this is my little camera stand or phone stand that I use sometimes when I got to put up a face cam and I got my phone all hooked up. I don't know if you know it, but Bell County Comic Con is coming up August 5th and 6th in Belton, Texas. I just bought my tickets today, so I will be down there. Unless something crazy happens, but I don't think anything crazy is going to happen. What kind of crazy stuff could happen? Probably best not to ask that question. Anyway, I'm going to let you look at the girl with the mega fists here, which is kind of relevant to what we'll be talking about. And I'm also going to put today's haul right there. And I am just gonna breathe for a minute. I did order a special thing. I ordered a back issue, Moon Knight 198, which came out just a couple years ago. Because I have a very silly thing I'm going to do with that book once I have it. So looking forward to that getting here. And yeah, well, it's not more. It's the same Mega Fist. I don't think I have book 3 yet. Let me go see. Like, maybe I did get book 3 and I just haven't read it yet. But I think the book is still on its way. Oh my gosh. Dude, what if I got book 3 already and I don't even remember? That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Oh, give me a second. I gotta open a couple things up here. I'm catching up, man. I just got upstairs. I just started, signed in, started streaming as soon as I was at my desk. So I'm a little behind. Now, see, Girl with the Mega Fist. Was that a Kickstarter or was that an Indiegogo? Oh no, they've changed the. Oh, there we go. There's the contribution page. All right, let's scroll through here. Let's see if this is on Indiegogo. I was about to be like, oh no, they changed the layout. Okay, I don't see it here. That must have been a Kickstarter. Hey, Manny Shape. I went to go to Kickstarter and went to kick.com instead. Oh, that's Morikiopa's fault, man. Like, I was like, I'm going to stream over there. And then he streamed twice and never went back. Ooh, music got a little bit loud in my headset. Let me turn that down a notch. There we go. There we go. I hope you're having a great one, Mr. Manny Shape. What up to you two? We got books right here. We're going to be unpacking those in just a second. I am just looking for something real quick. Also, congratulations to Eric Borden for funding his new Scrimshaw book, Battle for Flower Palace. Looking forward to that. We'll show that on stream here in a little bit. Okay, so I don't. Yeah, so Girl with the Mega Fists, Volume 3 has not been mailed to me yet. So it's expected to be mailed sometime this month. So we can go ahead, get that out of here. Hey, that was your book. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You know what? You know what? I have the power. I can just show my screen over here. I was just looking up when I was supposed to be getting the next book. So it looks like soon. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed. Like you say, one more update after this. So that's in May. The book's supposed to come out in June. So I expect it by the end of the month. I'm excited. I need more Mega Fists, you know? Or what I secretly believe the title should be. But you know what I secretly believe the title should be. So that's exciting. That's exciting stuff. I can't wait for it. And hey, while I am showing books off, let me just show this off because I am super mega excited. I have needed Scrimshaw in my life for, gosh, I guess it's been like 3 years since the Sonoran Sea miniseries came out. So I am really excited that this funded, and I'm going to be seeing this pretty soon. I think it's being published by Cartel Comics. I don't know anything about them, but I do know about the writer, Eric Borden. He writes some good stuff, and I'm just absolutely enthralled with Dave Mims's art because I don't believe that this man actually lifts the pen when he's drawing stuff. I think it's just he puts the pen down, and the pen stays on the page the entire time that he's drawing. Yeah, I look forward to getting it and reading it and doing a review. I don't know when it's supposed to actually publish or get sent to me. What's the July. So this is going to be coming out in no time. I mean, look at this freaking art, dude. Look at this. It's wild. I love it. Dave Mims is a madman. Super happy to back that. And since I'm like showing books off, this one kept catching my eye. And I don't know how I feel about it because like you're dropping a lot of names here, right? But they're not actually the ones writing the book. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Hello, XLG. I told you I was going to go live in 10 minutes. And that was about 20 minutes ago. So here we are. You're a few minutes late. What's up with that? What's up with that? Oh, you know what, Tyler? Hold on. Before I forget. You have a new book, don't you? Ooh, hey, I forgot about Monsterella. I should go look at that and see if I want this new one. Oh, shoot, I done forgot the name of it. The super something whatevers. Oh my gosh. I'm a terrible person. I'm a terrible human being. XLG claims he was on the phone, but I frankly don't believe him. You should know, when I search for your name on Twitter and I just type Tyler in, you were the 4th result on all of Twitter. And Tyler Perry was 2 of the results that were above you. Here we go. Super Plumber Sisters. All right, let's put this up. There you go. If you want some sort of weird... I don't really understand what it is, but I do remember the emails said not safe for work, and then Tyler was like, no, that's a mistake. So, you know, whether it's not safe for work or not, you'll have to figure it out. I don't know. I can't tell you. Either the emails lied or Twitter lied. But it could be fun. Looks like it's already funded. That's pretty amazing. 96 freaking backers. That's a lot of people, man, given that this just started today. Is it for real? Yeah, it's for real. It's right here. Look. You can go here. Hold on. We'll make it even easier for you. You can go here and be like, yo, my boy Tyler's book looks cool. I mean, it's no mega fists, all right? Like, you can look at it and you can clearly see it is not the girl with the mega fist. So it's got that going against it, but it could be fun. This Tyler guy, he's made all kinds of weird books. He had one called like Chefs or something. Like, I don't even know what that's about, except somehow superpowered food or food superpowers or people making food for super people. I don't know. But check that out if that at all looks like it tickles your fancy. Whoops, wrong button. I meant to get rid of this. It looks like it might be fun, and I might end up backing it. I don't know. Oh, there's a bunch of alternate covers down here. Hold on. Are any of these going to make me get demonetized on YouTube? Okay, none of those were not safe for work. I think I can show those on YouTube just fine. It's not like this is a Vampirella cover where YouTube will get mad at me. But it's got a fun little art style, you know? Anyway, that's enough pitching other people's books right now. So XLG, you asked, what's with this? Well, instead of putting books in plastic bags like normal, my shop man has apparently got bags from CGC to put books in. They're big paper bags. And comic books actually fit in that way perfectly. So that's how my books are packed. Let me flip this out here. And before I do the big book reveal, I'm going to do that thing I do where I play that countdown. And then we will get to the Dollar Bin Haul. All right, so brace yourselves. You're going to get that 30-second countdown. You can't stop it. Nobody can. Boom. All right, hello and welcome. Now that we are officially started, I'm your host, Elizabar, and on tonight's stream, we're going to do my new comic book day stream, where we talk about, well, comic books. Theoretically, there's going to be new ones here, but we don't have to guarantee that there will always be new ones on New Comic Book Day. Sometimes we have old books on New Comic Book Day, like, right now, for example. As I was digging through the bin, and it was weird. There were like two other people in there also digging through the bins. It was awkward. My antisocial tendencies were like kicking in. I didn't want to be there. But continuing on with my collecting Ravage 2099 for whatever reason. Hold on. Music seems a little loud in my headset. I'm going to take it down a notch. There we go. For whatever reason, back in Ravage 2099, getting these books, taking them out, looking at them, flipping through them. And I've got like two other issues of this. I did a review of one of them. I don't know if I did a review of the other one. And the one I did do a review of that I'm sure of, like he's like driving a garbage truck around town as he's fighting Alchemax, and like some mutant on a radioactive island is plotting to kill him because his psychic tells him to. And then I got another one where he's like in a laboratory of some guy that wants him to kill the evil psychic dude or something like that. Or evil mutant dude on the island, and he's somehow surviving despite not being a mutant like the rest of them. I don't know, man. As far as I can tell, this is Future Angry Garbage Man, the comic book. Don't you recognize your own brother? I got this for free out of the dollar bin. That used to be the 75-cent bin. That used to be the 50-cent bin. I have lived too long. Because I have seen price inflation come to free comics. It's a pretty cool looking cover. I don't know that the book itself lives up to the promise of the covers, but let's check it out. Ooh. You know what? We just randomly opened this up to some kind of freaky bestial violence. And this dude in like issue 2, he does not have these horns or the claws or anything. He's just a dude. So he has apparently been affected by the mutated radioactive death island that he's living on. What is this on the inside front cover? Ooh, free Avengers 30th Anniversary Collector's Edition comic from Sugar Baby Charleston Chew's Sugar Daddy. See specially marked package for details. Hey, if I could find a bunch of old Sugar Baby boxes, you think they'd still honor this? Because, look at that. It's got a sheet of uncut, oversized trading cards in it. Bro. Oh, look at this dude. Oh, this is the evil businessman from Alchemex, right? Or is that Ravage mutating? I don't remember. I guess it's Ravage transforming. Okay, never mind. Because there's like some evil businessman from Alchemax that he was having to deal with. And they were like, sent soldiers to like kidnap his girlfriend, and I think that's who she is, and it's all crazy. Oh man. That's a long way for me to go. But I will keep that in mind. Yeah, if I'm ever in that neck of the woods, man, you know, like within a couple hours of anywhere in Washington, I will be sure to let you know, because we got to at least like go get a cup of coffee or something and talk stupid comic books, because the best comic books mostly are the stupid ones. So yeah, I don't know if this book is actually any good, because issue 2 was really weird. But what I do know is, like, I had some fun with it anyway. Okay, it looks like all the crazy action was back at the beginning of the book, where he's fighting his own brother. I think the only 2099 character they have in any Marvel media right now is Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, hey, to kind of back up to that, just in case you don't know what CGC is, XLG, CGC is like one of the 3 companies that grades comic books. So you send them your comic book, they do a very careful, thorough examination of it, and then they give it a score. They go, oh yeah, that's a 9.8, or that's a 7.2 or whatever. And then they put it in a slab for you and ship it back to you with that grade attached, so that everybody knows that copy is whatever. Now, I don't generally go in for the whole bagging comic book or boxing up comic books inside of like the slabs and stuff. Like, I think that's kind of silly. But I got one book that I'm seriously thinking about doing, because it's going to be a funny joke. And I just asked my shop man to get it for me. I want to get Moon Knight 198. And I'm going to take it with me. If I can get it before Bell County Comic Con, I'm going to take it down there with me. And I'm going to get Douglas Ernst to sign it, because the villain in the book is named Ernst, because the writer of the book at the time was really mad at Douglas Ernst and named a like 90-year-old bad guy from World War II villain after him. It's really dumb. But I'm going to do that because it'll be funny. And I'm going to get that thing entombed in plastic. Doesn't matter what the grade of the book is. Like, this is going to be a one-off artifact that probably no one else will ever have one of. And it'll be funny. It's my private joke. So I guess CGC is about to get money from me, despite me not liking their product and or service. Douglas Ernst is, if you don't know, the guy who writes the Soulfinder comic books. They're pretty graphic novels, hardback or paperback. They come in both, and big fan of that stuff. It's really good. Now, the next book I got here is kind of weird, and I kind of want to take it out of the bag, but I also don't want to take it out of the bag, if that makes any sense. So again, when you go to a Graham Cracker Comics on a Wednesday, you get 3 free books out of the dollar bin. That used to be the 75-cent bin. That used to be the 50-cent bin. So this is book number 1. Book number 2 is a bagged Robin 3. Issue number 6, with a special moving color, second reversible color, covers by Kelly Jones and Ed Hannigan/Dick Giordano, exclusive poster by Mike Zeck. It's all inside this plastic bag. It's locked away forever. Look, how to use special cover technology. What a gimmick! I wish I'd gotten a second one, but I didn't see a second one of these. I wish I had, because I really want to take this out of the bag, but I also want to have one in the bag. Yeah, don't open it. Here, I'm going to put those eyeballs up on screen, because I love that emote. I love that emoji. I really want to crack this son of a gun open. Like, it's taking a lot of my willpower not to do it. It's absolutely taking me a lot of willpower not to do it because I want to do it. I want to see it. I want to open that up. I want to see what's inside. Like, what's going on? We got like, is that some dude battling KG Beast or something here? Was that supposed to be Bane? I can't tell. There's lines across it. And I want to know. I got like another issue or two of Cry of the Huntress, but I haven't actually read them, I don't think. Or if I did, I don't remember anything about it. But look, how do you special technology cover? Step 1, place thumb and forefinger on the tab. This is a collector's edition, by the way. Right there. Then move tab up and down slowly to watch image change. To change to second cover, pull out insert, turn over, and place back into window. Yeah, there's probably a lot of these. So what I really need is 3 copies of this. I need one to stay in the bag. I need one showing the first cover. I need another one showing the other cover. I need 3 copies of Robin 3 number 6. Cry the Huntress number 6. Like, I need 3 of these so I can experience, get the full Robin 3 collector's edition experience. How much do these go for? Hold up. I'm going to actually go look on eBay. I don't usually look on eBay because I don't buy my comics that way. Except for when I bought that one comic for Brian Ball. But, yep. And see? See? And with those 3 copies, I can probably put my kids through college, right? Robin 3 Collector's Edition. Oh my gosh, these are not that expensive, dude. These aren't that expensive. Hold on, let me show this. Like, I can get a set 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for $8. $15, well, plus $10 shipping. Holy moly, what are you doing, dude? These are actually pretty reasonably priced. He's got a lot of... Bro! You can get 20 copies of this for $70. Oh, it's number 2, not number 6, the one I have. But you can get 20 copies. Is that more joy than 3? Bro. Sweet! Yeah, I may have a math degree, but I'm not very good at it. That's why I'm not a mathematician. Instead, I'm a physicist where we do math, but we ignore all the rules. Oh. Dude, you and me are on the same wavelength right here. You're thinking it. I'm thinking it. Everybody watching this video right now on YouTube, all 75 of you, you're all thinking it. And that's okay. Let me pop over to YouTube. I forgot to actually open my stream up, which is usually a bad idea because StreamYard's chat does not always update correctly. So I like to have my eye on the chat in multiple places. There we go. There we go. Okay, I can see everything now. Cool. This is a good place to put in Scott Steiner math, right? Hold on. I should really clip that out and just play it as needed. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Scott Steiner math. Okay. All right. Is it going to have sound?
TNA heavy.
Okay, here we go. So this is from 2008. This is from 2008. Let me... Bloop.
Heavyweight title at Sacrifice between you, Kurt Angle, and Samoa Joe. Now, before you get there, you have an important step tonight as you and X Division champion Petey Williams take on the unlikely duo of Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning if we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and 2/3%. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice.
The numbers don't lie. I probably just got like a copyright strike on my channel for playing that, and that's okay. I don't mind. I will take that hit, man. I will absolutely 100% take the hit for that because I love that clip. When it comes to wrestling and comes to stupid wrestling stuff, that is one of the top tier promos of all time because it's almost incomprehensible. It's a thing of beauty. There's some other good promos. I mean, Macho Man's got a million of them. I forget the dude's name, but he's got this one about taking a blood oath where he's like cut his arm with a hatchet to put a little tick mark there because he's like taking an oath. Like, that's a great one. Yeah. Oh, Kenny Omega's got a couple great promos, like when he announced he was going to be wrestling Will Ospreay back before the last Wrestle Kingdom. Anyway, none of that has anything to do with comic books, which is supposedly why we're all here today, my friends. Why we're here, what we're doing, what we're talking about. We're comic booking. And I think if you made it this far, 30 minutes into my stream, and you've liked anything you've seen, you went, boy, I want to hear a little bit more from this guy. Well, don't worry. You can go down there and hit that subscribe button somewhere down here underneath where my finger's pointing, and you can subscribe. You can just hang out here all the time. And you can go down there, and there's also a like button, a little thumbs up. You can smack that thing too, and then that makes YouTube more likely to recommend this to you. There we go. The mandatory plug is over. Let's get to the next free comic book I got. I'm actually, you have no idea how like dope and excited I am. Like, okay, how dope it is / how excited I am. It's So you come down here, see like where I'm pointing right there? Like it's right down there. It's a red button. You can't miss it, XLG. You know, you can find it pretty easily, I'm pretty sure. And if you can't, oh, actually, didn't they move it? It's over on this side of the screen now. It's over here somewhere, right? It's like over here underneath where it says XLG. You like go from here straight down and you do the clicky click like that. So that's where you can sub-accrue begin, all right? All right. So anyway, my third free book. I'm so excited to have this. I don't know that I ever saw this as a kid. The comic book, that is. But the thing it's based on is one of my favorite media things ever. Like, I don't want to say franchise because I don't know that there actually was really a franchise. And I don't want to be like my favorite property because that sounds so corporate. But this is like one of my favorite cartoons from when I was a kid. The original Pirates of Darkwater miniseries was an absolute fantastic masterpiece. It was like 5 episodes long. It is solid. And the entire rest of the show that they did was great up until it ended. And they never finished it because it's Hanna-Barbera. When did Hanna-Barbera ever finish something that they started? I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. And that's just life. That is just life. But I love this show. So that means I think, I can't prove it because I haven't read it yet, but I think that means I'm going to be loving me some of this comic. So the premise of it is that They live in basically like a world that's maybe not, yeah, noise tat. See? This man knows. This man knows right here. I don't know if their world can be described as post-apocalyptic, but it kind of is. It's either post-apocalyptic or mid-apocalyptic. So the world is slowly being consumed by the dark water, which is this like sentient tar substance that eats people and ships and that kind of stuff. And so traversing the seas is increasingly dangerous. Our homeboy here has like a thing that will take him to magical artifacts that will let him fight the dark water, that will let him kill the dark water, save the world. And he's being pursued by a pirate who wants to take that from him because the pirate is somehow in league with the dark water. It's a fun little premise. It results in great adventures all the time. And those first couple episodes are like super duper intense. The art style of the show was great. It was realistic, but not too realistic. You know, like the main characters, they looked pretty good as humans. And then you got like the pirates are all like twisted and weird and stuff and look really cool. If I remember right, this guy is like the second in command of the pirate ship. Or maybe he's the bosun or something. But he hangs out with the bad guys. It looks like our heroes got kidnapped to a treetop city. I hope there are no Wookiees there, because if there are Wookiees, that means they're in Kashyyyk, and they're not on Endor. And that is a whole nother, like, very silly skit. You should go watch that sometime. Because Chewbacca is a Wookiee. Alright? And if this makes no sense, you must have quit. Dude, I haven't read the book, but I already love it. I'm just loving all the little panels I'm seeing over here. Also, freaking Rifts, man. I always wanted to buy a Rifts book when I was a kid, but they were expensive, and any money I had for stupid game books went to Battletech. And Renegade Legion to some extent. I like Renegade Legion a lot, too. Kind of a crazy setting. See, I'm just pulling something up here on Twitter real quick. Let's flip over to look at like one more page. Now, this was a mini-series. I don't know if there was an ongoing or not. Oh, dude! Oh, what a panel! Or what a two-page spread. That's wild. It came on Fox. Fox Kids. At least the mini-series did. I don't remember if the ongoing series, the ongoing cartoon, was on Fox. It might have been on like ABC or something. It might have changed networks. Yes. Time for True Confessions with Dr. Eliza Barr, PhD. Okay? Time for True Confessions. There's a game console that I have wanted. And there's only one reason I want it. Oh. Dagnabbit. Okay. Fine. I was hoping the website was still up, but the website is not. And the game console I want is the N-Gage from Nokia. You might remember this, early 2000s. Somehow it was a mobile phone / Game Boy competitor. All right? Not exactly the best gaming platform ever made, because it was apparently kind of mediocre as a way to play games, and it was also mediocre as a cell phone. Plus, later on, smartphones did everything that this could do. They didn't have hardware buttons like this does, but they could do everything that this could do. So now you're thinking, Dr. Eliza Barr, PhD, why would you want this stupid, ugly, cell phone-looking video game platform? Let's see if it's down here. Let's see if there's a list of N-Gage games. Yeah, there is. Right here. There was a frickin' Rifts game on the N-Gage. It's the only reason I want one of these things. One of these days, I'm going to break down. I'm going to be like, fine, I'm going to emulate this because I've never seen it engage in real life. I've never seen an engage game in real life. I don't know what they look like. I don't know anything about them, except that I want to play the stupid Rifts game. All right? That's it. There you go. There's your true confessions with Dr. Elizabar, PhD. He wants to play the Rifts game on a cell phone that you can't even use as a cell phone anymore. This is the only, to my knowledge, Rifts video game that has ever been made. The only one. You know? And I want to play it, man. Like, can you just be a glitter boy? Can you be a glitter boy? I mean, I'm looking at the cover here. I'm seeing the shiny power armor. You know what I'm saying here? You know where I'm going. You know what I'm thinking. Anyway, that's why I want a Nokia Engage. And one of these days, I will have to actually go see if I can buy one. Also, back to the book, since we took a diversion. We're just going to put this here. This man is getting beat by monkey birds. It's a true fact. You can, in fact, Wikipedia that. All right, we're going to take like a 30-second break. And that's solely so I can take a sip of my drink. And then we'll get back to looking at the books I actually paid real cash money for. Today, live. It happened. I also want to find the other 5 issues of this miniseries. Anyway, books I paid for. So here we are, in the year of our Lord, 2023. Anno Domini, right? And what do we got? What do you think we got here? Oh, you think I'm going to jump right to the lead? The thing that's in the subject line of the video down there? No. We're not going there. We're saving the best for last. No! Freaking Battle Chasers by Joe Mads is back. I don't know if there's more of this. Ha! Oh, you silly El Crudo. But Battle Chasers, this came out, it dropped 9 issues in 1999, and then it just stopped abruptly, completely. I don't know that I've actually read an entire Battle Chasers issue through. I was not a fan of Joe Mads' art on X-Men books. And yet, 25 years or something later, here we are, Battle Chasers number 10, finally out the door. And I picked it up and I flipped through it. I had it written down in my book. And you know what? We can just show it. She sure is. I know you don't believe me. I know you're thinking to yourself, this guy didn't write that down in his book. Well, you know what? You're absolutely, completely wrong. I did. It's in the book, right there. See, Battle Chasers, number 10. This week, 6/14. It's there. It's got a question mark next to it, but it's there. Also, I already shielded for Bell County Comic Con, but if you want to meet Dr. Elizabar, PhD, and you happen to be in Belton, that is the worst inn I've ever written, and I'm a physicist, so I've written a lot of bad inns. There we go. Belton, Texas, on August 5th and 6th, you can come hang out with Dr. Elizabar, PhD. I'm looking at you, XLG. You can come hang out. I can introduce you to Timothy Lim, Douglas Ernst, probably Matt Weldon. I bet Bill Williams is going to be there. Matt Pellegrini. You know, that's at least 5 people that I know that are going to be there. Plus, Chuck Norris is going to be there. And even more amazingly, Eric Estrada is going to be there. The man who single-handedly has fueled my Sizzler obsession for over a decade. Just saying. Anyway, I was kind of worried. Hey, Don't you darn. I was kind of worried that I would think the art in this wasn't going to be very good, and I'm wrong. The art's fine. It's got some nice energy in it in places. It still kind of looks like somebody drawing like manga that isn't doing manga, which is kind of my impression of Battle Chasers in general, but it looks like it's going to be a fun book. I'm going to read this, and I saw that there was on the shelf, I saw there was a Battle Chasers anthology. So if I like this after I read it, I might get that anthology and read it. Oh, and importantly, hold on. I think this goes for every Graham Crackers. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me. You can go to their website, grahamcrackers.com, and find out. But this weekend, June 16th to 18th, half off of back issues. So if you need to pick up some stuff, like I'm probably going to go and pick up some Spider-Man books that I need, or maybe some John Sable Freelance or something like that, to kind of fill in some gaps in my collection. But I'm going to be back over there. And I think if you're anywhere in the Chicago area, there's like 8 of those stores in Chicago. There's one in like Normal, Illinois, I think. And then there's like one in California, plus the one in Madison where I'm at. So you can check all that out. Now, to kind of get back on the topic of books, I didn't know this was coming out today, and I bet I'm not supposed to have gotten this book until next week. Batman White Knight presents Generation Joker. This is Jack Napier, the dying hologram, hanging out with the real Jack Napier's kids and trying to show them that there was more to him as a person than just the Joker persona. And things have gone wrong for them already. They went to somewhere, and well, we can just open up. You can see they're being chased by evil puppets. It's like we're crossing over with Full Moon movie properties or something here. I don't know. But we got that. It's a thing. It's happening. And everything about this has just been a ton of fun. The art's been okay in the first issue. Sometimes it was absolutely brilliant. You can see it's Mirka doing the art. Fantastic stuff. There was some really great shots there. This particular page, kind of just looking okay. But oh my gosh, I just flipped over and I'm just fantastically stunned. Poison Ivy's looking great on this panel and that panel. Lots of really just good looking stuff in here. And the story has been fun. I really liked the Batman White Knight Beyond, whatever the last miniseries was called. I thought that was fun. The Harley Detective miniseries they had set in the setting was a lot of fun. It's been a blast, and I expect it to keep being a blast. Oh, and one thing I do like about this, as opposed to the previous miniseries, is the girl is actually drawn looking kind of like a teenager, like she's supposed to be like 12 or something. And in the previous miniseries, she was drawn like she was 16, and it was real weird because her brother looked like he was 8, and they're twins. Like that was odd. But Mirka has been drawing the kid looking like a kid, and I really appreciate that. It's been great. I don't want to spend too much time looking at this because I don't want to spoil it for myself. But that is the second book I bought. Yeah. The third book I bought, we're just going to jump right to it. We're going to jump right to this Howdy Who show. Queen of Swords, number 1. So this is like the sequel to the last Barbaric miniseries, where they rescued Deadheart from hell. Because Owen's vampire buddy sacrificed himself. So I just opened up right to this. And we've already got like zombie pirates coming up out of the water to murder people. That's what's her name from the Queen of Blades one shot. That's Deadheart. And that's the evil magician, who on the cover of the last issue of the last Barbaric miniseries was doing this on the cover. You like the use of white? Oh yeah, it's a very striking cover. It's definitely very striking. Dude, she did this on the cover of the... Do I still have it here? I might still have that out, but I'm not going to go dig through it because I don't actually know where I stuck it if I do have it out and I haven't put it away yet. But this was like the cover of the last issue of Hell to Pay, was she was like busting out of the chains. And here she is doing it in a different comic book. You have no idea how mad I am. They gave me that as false advertising, and then they're not even doing it in the same freaking book. They're doing it in a different book. That's like as if you were to be like, oh man, I want to go to McDonald's and get a hamburger. And you go to McDonald's to get a hamburger, and instead you order a hot dog. And they're like, sir, this is a McDonald's, but here's a hot dog anyway. And you get the hot dog, and you're like, this isn't a hamburger. It's the same kind of freaking logic. Don't do it. Just put something related to the inside of the book on the cover of the book. How hard can it be? Hey, Ethereal Dragon. You caught me as we're like ranting and kind of winding down because I already showed all the books, although we'll go through that again before the stream is over. All right, let's flip over to something else. What do you say? How about... Well, that's like almost at the end of the book. Here we go. How about this? Oh, that's got to be like a shark dude, huh? He's looking pretty cool. Very like Lovecraft Fishman, huh? The teeth are pretty menacing here with that toothy grin, but he looks a lot less menacing with that facial expression. It's the creatures from Pitch Black again. Look at that. They fought those in 2 prior issues. I have no idea what these characters are doing and why they're doing the things they're doing. I'm sure I'll find out when I read this. But in the last issue of the last miniseries, I don't know why these are different series. Why isn't this just Barbaric issue 13 or something? Why isn't it Barbaric 13? You know, this dude over here. This dude right here. You know, Mr. Manny Shape. What's his book doing? What's his book doing? He's on issue number 6 of El Crudo. He's not on El Crudo 2, Monkey Boogaloo or something. No, he's just like, yo, this is issue number 6. And you got to respect somebody who is confident enough in their book to just keep iterating the numbers up and up and up. Because in this market, that's not what you do. In this market, everything needs to be a number 1 and a relaunch so that you can get that number 1 sales bump. But people have got to be onto this eventually, right? People can't keep going, oh, it's a number 1. It's got to have like collector's value because number 1s don't. Everything's a number 1 now. Like this really should be Batman the White Knight issue number like 30 or something here. It shouldn't be like miniseries number 6. It's kind of silly that they're doing that. Oh, Battle Chasers didn't relaunch with Battle Chasers A New Beginning number 1 or something. No, it's Battle Chasers number 10. You got to respect that. Even a book as loathed in sells as Ravage 2099, it was on issue 11. If your book can't make it to issue 11, what are you doing as a comic book creator that wants to have a series, but you keep breaking it up, and so now issue number 11 is actually the 4th miniseries, issue number 2. You're a maniac. You're a madman. Don't do that to your viewers. Don't do that to your fans. Don't do that to your clients, your customers. Just give them issue number 11. It's not hard. It is not hard. Okay. In short, I'm really looking forward to reading Queen of Swords because this is really like the 4th Barbaric miniseries, and I've loved all the other Barbaric stuff. It's been a great read. Every issue has been a lot of fun. There's been some ups and downs, but that's normal. In general, it has been a blast. And I am looking forward to reading this because I expect more of the same kind of shenanigans, a little bit self-aware, a little bit kind of taking stuff not so seriously, but still presenting great stakes, great threats, imposing, intimidating villains, compelling characters, and well, I guess she doesn't have a talking axe, but she has a talking sword because some dude from hell got sucked out of his body and his soul got sucked in the sword as she was escaping. So that's pretty wild, and that's where we're at in our lives. In other news, I believe Tyler is going to be streaming here pretty soon tonight. So I do want to wrap up before that happens. Let me see if he's got... I must need to go to YouTube. Hold on. I don't want to step all over my bro. Scheduled for about 20 minutes from now. Okay. He's got 52 people waiting for him. Absolute madman. Here, let me show that off a little bit. Dude's an absolute mad lad. Look at that thumbnail. Way better than my thumbnails. My thumbnails are terrible. But he got canceled because he told people that with a little bit of effort, with a little bit of work, they could become better at business, at making good decisions, and at getting better. He's like, bro, learn how to do marketing. And what happened? He was immediately and unapologetically canceled by people who are dancing on his graves. Some people whose books I've read, I think the artist from not House of Slaughter. No, I guess it was the artist from House of Slaughter. I don't remember which issues, but he got on him. Jared Lujan, I don't know how to pronounce that, who is involved in the crazy Aftermath shenanigans we talked about, jumped all over him. It's absolutely wild watching this happen in the last day and a half, 2 days, because he didn't say anything too controversial. He didn't really say anything I haven't said before. He was just maybe more of a jerk about it than he needed to be, and everybody was just like, I'm going to now gut him and eat his entrails. So that was a thing. That was the thing. That is the other drama mentioned in the stream title. And we are not going to get into that too much. But if you want to check it out after this stream, he will be live talking about that stuff. So let me go ahead and wrap up here, because I've been going for not quite an hour. We've hit the normal stream length for a new comic book day stream. And let's go through everything again one more time. First, we got Ravage 2099 with some absolutely insane stuff on the first couple pages of him fighting this lizard mutant dude. And I don't know how Homeboy got turned into this really freaky horned mutant guy, but I'm looking forward to reading the book and learning more about that. Also, dude, I didn't see this ad. Nightmare Before Christmas coming to theaters this fall. I saw that in theaters. That's maybe the best thing or the second best thing Tim Burton has ever done in his... No, third best thing. It's either the second or third best thing Tim Burton has ever done in his career. First was Batman. Then second and third is either the Pee-wee's Big Adventure movie or this. And then fourth place would be the other Batman movie he made. That's Tim Burton's top four. The man had this really good decade of just making absolutely banger films. And then he got very rote in his filmmaking, it seems like. Started using the same players for everything. Which, don't get me wrong, he's making a living. He's making some entertaining stuff. I ain't got no beef with him. I'm just saying, man, his Batman movie. Second book, we can't open this up because it's still in plastic. Robin 3. All right, let's go down the bullet points on the cover. This collector set includes Robin 3, Cry of the Huntress #6, a special moving cover, a second reversible cover, covers by Kelly Jones, and Ed Hannigan / Dick Giordano, exclusive poster by Mike Zeck. And if we look on the back, we can see instructions on how to make the cover move, and how to swap over to the second cover. And we determined that I need 3 copies of this for maximum joy. 20 would be better, of course, because 20 is bigger than 3. And we already heard Scott Steiner do the math on that one. But yeah, if it was open up, we could pull here slowly and experience it firsthand. We would get the joy. Then Mega Dope, Pirates of Dark Water, issue number 4, apparently part of a mini series. This is super exciting, and I want to find the other issues. I got to find the other issues. I'm really excited about it, and I just think I realized I might have an issue of this already somewhere in one of my boxes. Hold on, we're going to put that up on the screen so everybody can see it. Boom! That's pretty good, man. That is a good one. Woo! Then we got Batman Why Not Presents Generation Joker, which I have high hopes for. It's a really cool looking cover. Nice interior art. Nothing bad to say about it. Battle Chasers number 10. I have modest hopes, not high hopes, modest ones. And finally, Queen of Swords number 1. Super excited. but oddly, maybe not as excited for that as I am with Pirates of Darkwater over there. And that, my friends, is everything I got on the table. That is everything I got. If you all have any last comments, this is now the time. Yeah, it only took 20 years, 25 years to get here. You believe that? Like, how ludicrous is that? Like, I don't know. My shop man told me that, like, the art is actually from 20-something years ago. And that there was a Kickstarter about this. I haven't, like, researched any of that. I guess we could do that right now. Real quick. Let's see. Search for Battle Chasers. What do we get? There's a game? Bro! There's apparently a Battle Chaser game. That's the only thing I found on Kickstarter when I searched for Battle Chasers. Did this ever come out? I've never heard of this before now. I've never heard of this. It looks like an action RPG like Diablo or something. Oh, it's randomly generated dungeons, so it's like a roguelike? Yeah, I guess that means it is like Diablo, right? Cool. Well, I hope this comes out. And, oh, it's JRPG combat? The turn-based combat battle chase is inspired by great JRPGs with 3 major features. It's not an action RPG at all. Well, we have learned something here, my friends. Together, we have all learned. It's $8 and it's on Steam? Hold up. I'm surprised this actually came out. Well, I'm going to look this up. Oh, it's 30. I own it. Oh my gosh. I own this already. I don't know where I got this from, but apparently I own it. I was going to be like, you know, I've got like $12 of store credit. I think XLG sent me some money. And I was going to be like, oh man, for $8, I'll go spend my store credit and get that, but I don't even need to. I already own it. Let me come in here to my Steam library and let me find that Battle Chasers Nightwear. There it is. There it is. Oh, let me mark that. Add to the to-stream pile. There we go. It is now in my to-stream pile. This must have been in a Humble Bundle or something, and I just don't remember it. Oh my gosh. Dude, Easy E, I am so glad that you said something here so I could go look this up and just discover, much to my surprise, some facts about myself and my Steam library. Which, I will remind all of you, my Steam library was once described by Mark Kern, lead designer, producer of World of Warcraft, as the Dark Souls of Steam libraries. So there you go. There you have it. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me, being such cool people. Manny Shape, go check him out, El Crudo. You can go to his website, should be elcrudo.com, and you can look at the first issue of his comic book there. Hold on, let's do that for you. Let's do that for you. Let's make this easy. elcrudo.com. If you have not checked out the man's book, go check it out. Right there. You can come here and you can poke around his website and you can get into Crazy Ape comics, just like me. And of course, we were talking about, and he was here for a little bit, Mr. Tyler from Draw and Talk, right here, his book that he just launched today, which I don't know if this book is really meant for me or not, but I might end up backing it anyway, just because it'll be funny when I do. Super Plumber Sisters #1, where he's making fun of Mario Brothers in a parody comic with big bazoomers on the characters. So you can check that out. And of course, you know, we've also got, let's see, Ninja Weasel, always, the Perennial Man with the Master Plan. We got XLG, and we got all you beautiful lurkers out there. Eli, or not Eli Easy. Well, you are here too. But I meant to say Ethereal Dragon popped in for a quick minute. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate all you beautiful lurkers out there who are just like sitting back, watching, listening, and going, man, who is this guy that keeps ranting about comic books and talking about like the interior and the cover should sort of resemble each other in some vague, mysterious way? Well, that person is me, Dr. Lazavar, PhD, and I wish you a beautiful, wonderful rest of your Wednesday. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do after this. I'm going to get up, stretch my legs and stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to be streaming on Twitch or if I'm just going to go pop into Tyler's chat or what. But, you know, have a great one, whatever you decide to do. I really wish YouTube had raid functionality like Twitch does, because I would just raid you all and dump you into Tyler's chat. At that point, you would probably just leave because he's not live. But I would do it because it would be funny. And sometimes in life, the funny things are the things to do. So take care of yourselves. You have a great one out there. And I sure hope to see you again next time. And if you made it this far, you really should hit that thumbs up, that little like button down there, and give me one of them. And now for now, I am going to shut up, and I'm getting out of here. So have a great evening.